Hey guys, this is Gary Garcia. This is a quick 3-minute demo, and the only thing we're going to cover off in this demo is roles within Vistara IT. Now, I can log in as a super admin in Vistara, and here you can see that there's a broad number of value-added resellers that this super admin can see, and each of those value-added resellers or service providers can have a number of different customers. Okay, and then each of those customers can have their own infrastructure that they can organize by group, so maybe the SAP group or the Exchange group, or by site. Okay, and then because many people have converged infrastructure solutions or private clouds, they can also have a private cloud, and they can organize infrastructure, server, network, and storage as a private cloud infrastructure. And of course, as we go through the entire Vistara IT Operations Cloud, every device, every grouping has its own dashboard. Okay, so you can see what's going on in the infrastructure. You can see tickets or infrastructure utilization by user. Now, if I were to log in as a user, users have a different view. This is a user login for Customer Brocade, and they've branded their portal. Vistara is completely brandable, and they don't have that giant pick list that you just saw. They have, in this case, just their own little domain, and they can have a number of different quick client things that they can do, and of course, they can organize their infrastructure by group, by site. Okay, and then I can have, by the way, another kind of user with a different entitlement. This one's going to log into Luminalto. You can see Luminalto has a number of different departments in there, each with their own quick client info, things that they can do sort of quickly. And of course, they can get into their infrastructure very quickly. And again, group and site. Now, the way all this works is each customer has the ability to set up their own users' profiles. So you can create a user, and each user can have one or more roles. And these roles have entitlements to do different things in the infrastructure. And the customer can create roles like a business user view. And the business user view has different attributes to it. They can manage permissions. They have a management permission, so they can actually manage pieces of the infrastructure. They might be able to only view infrastructure, so look but don't touch. They might have the ability to create new permissions for other users, or change what goes into an entitlement, editing a permission. Right? And you can see there's a broad number of different capabilities. These are all different parts of the platform, different capabilities within the dashboard, infrastructure, maintenance section, jobs and scripts, ticketing. Pretty much all of these tabs here have an entitlement here in this row. So you can create users who can create a device or can create a service. That's a business user there, can actually request a service, manage a service request, or manage, in this case, manage a service catalog item. Or they might only be able to view the status of a device, or they might only be able to view the monitors, thresholds, and so forth. Right? And so each of these different users can create different kinds of entitlements by each user. So and the neat thing is that you can actually combine these. So if I wanted a maybe an IT administrator who had some ability, well, maybe a customer that had an additional set of capabilities. Maybe we wanted them also to be a client administrator. So a customer, there's just a business admin who's got some ability to manage the infrastructure. Maybe they can also be a client because they play both of those roles. So you can just add them up, and now you have the ability to manage different pieces of the infrastructure in different ways. Okay, so those are different roles within the infrastructure. I just wanted to kind of take you through the fact that Vistara is different from other management platforms. Most management platforms assume that the business that owns the management platform are the only ones that will be managing infrastructure, and that means that if they are going to source professional or managed services from an outside agency, they have to onboard those agents as either employees, or they have to circumvent their management process, and that's not a good thing. Vistara is a true cloud platform, and so we have the ability to go ahead and create roles for our customers in the platform that allows IT to govern their IT practices with internal resources or external resources or cloud services, whichever way makes sense. Okay, guys, that's 3 minutes, and thanks for taking a look. We'll talk about security in the next one.